All right, I'm gonna try to record this in a little bit lower quality to see if I can upload that because, like I said, I haven't done any live streaming while in Japan because the Wi-Fi thing I bought, despite being the most expensive thing, has not been working well, and I've tried to email the company twice now, and I still have not gotten a response. So I'm just gonna have to give a bad review, I guess, when I get back to America, dude. So anyway, a little bit lower quality for this, but. Today I'm at the Miyashita Park or whatever. It's nice. There's not much up right now, but during the winter when I was here, they had some like little holiday stuff. But today I wanted to talk about, because I'm thinking about it right now, just relaxing here. So I've had kind of like a tired day. Today I wanted to talk about, do we even need friends? And maybe friends are only people that you basically use, let's say, right? I've talked about before, and there's this idea that, we only have like maybe 5 friends or something like that in life at any one point, right? And then the rest of them are just or acquaintances, right? And, those kind of people come and go. Maybe 5 people will be closer at one time than other, and the rest are acquaintances. And, I'm thinking about this situation that I've been in right now as I've been, today. I've had a very fatigued day. A lot of times I'm really tired, so I haven't really done much, unfortunately, today, but that's just life and health and everything. And I've been kind of thinking about, one of the situations that came up when I came to Japan this time is apparently some of my quotation marks friends, you know what I mean? More so just acquaintances of people that I've known for many, many years that I don't see anymore. Apparently have like hated me for a long time, you know what I mean? And it, basically boiled down to that, they're old and their life is over. One of the guys like, man, I guess your kid is retarded and you're really pissed about it. It's my fault. This other guy, he's just become super fat and he's lazy, and every business thing he's ever tried to do, he's failed miserably, right? So he's got to blame it on me. He's always hated me. And, one of the comments they made was, when they were talking about how much they've hated me, is they're like, you know what? You've only ever been good at video games and getting girls. So you know what? You're useless to me now. And I was thinking about that. Useless. I'm useless to them now because I've only ever been good at video games and getting girls. And it kind of made me think that, you know what? I mean, maybe friends, it kind of made me think, I'm getting so old that I'm at that age now. And I feel like I've been that for a long time. I don't go out and try to make new friends, really. I go out and try to be friendly, you know what I mean? But I don't go out anymore with the specific purpose of trying to make new friends, right? One of the only times that you really make friends, let's say, is when you're younger in the first place, which is school and, work or something like that. That would be one of the times that you make friends, or if you have a hobby, right? And, my hobbies aren't really... My hobby, ever since, especially the dying stuff, has always been, I want to be the most healthy person I can be. The most important thing to me is keeping myself alive. That's not a normal hobby for someone young, right? So there's not going to be a bunch of friends you're going to be making doing that. Video game stuff has always just been stuff that I do on the side. I'm not looking to make a lot of video game friends. So, I'm thinking about it, and, from a certain perspective, what they're saying could be true, maybe in a certain thing. I am useless to these guys. You know what I mean? Their life is over. They're not going to, the one guy's married, you know what I mean? He's not going to be out trying to get girls. And I've said before, lots of times people do use me just to try to get girls. I've said before, you know what I mean? I've definitely hung out with guys before. And I'm like, man, the only thing I'm doing here is I'm just here to get you girls. And you can tell, it's like, this is stupid, right? And video game wise, yeah, it's like, oh, you're only good at video games, so you're useless to me now. And it's like, damn, just like, I mean, if you like let that sink in, and it's like really, I was thinking about some of the stuff that they said, and it's like, wow, oh my God, dude, like they're not that old to be senile, I don't think, right? God, it's like, I was thinking, man, these guys, I've known them, like I said, and I know I've made multiple videos about this now, just because it's almost like I'm like sitting here in Japan and I'm like, wow, these dudes, and like I didn't even I was just ignoring the messages for a while, and then just on one of my sick days I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, you guys are fucking crazy. You're that mad that your kid is retarded and you're blaming me. And I've seen crazy shit. It's like, oh my, it's like, bro, dude. He's like, oh, I don't like you because I actually like pay my taxes. And it's like, dude, what are you talking about? It's like, dude, my disability is literally funded by me. I paid for my own Social Security. Are you guys forgetting that, dude? You used to fucking come over to my house to play video games while you were a college student. And I used to pay for your gas because when I, dropped out of school, got kicked out, dropped out, however you want to phrase it, I had to get a job. And I was like, I even remember these guys being like, oh my God, dude, even by the time I was 16, I had to, and I was working before that, working since I was 14, but 16, I had to pay for all my own rent, and I was already, buying all my own food. And they had even commented on it. It's like, whoa, you got to pay for all your own rent and you're paying for all your own food, even at 16? And I'm like, yeah. And so I'm thinking about like a situation that's like that. It's like, wow, these guys are so senile. They forgot that I had a full-time job before I got sick. They forgot that I literally have paid for my own Social Security. I guess what I'm getting is like, oh my God, dude, these dudes I've known. One guy's probably in his 50s. One guy's in his 40s, I think, right? So I'm like, dude, you guys are not that old to be senile. And then again, I'm thinking about the gay thing, and I'm like, oh my God, dude. Like, one guy was like, I remember you've always hated gay people. And I'm like, it's like you just switched it to now you don't hate gay people, you hate people who use pronouns. And I was like, are you guys forgetting that I was the one as a kid that had all the gay friends and you guys made fun of me for it? And then they like switched it and they're like, no, we felt bad for them because we thought you were using them. So you thought I was using gay people now. Like, they couldn't even keep their story. So it's like, oh my God. I don't know. Like, again, people probably watching this video maybe aren't old enough, but it's like, man, I can't believe I've reached an age where people that I used to know, that used to be my friends, which again, at this point, I guess, we're only acquaintances, but it's like literally like, oh my God, these dudes are insane. Their lives are so over, they're insane. Like, I don't know. Has anyone ever known that? Like, dude, of course I've told the story about, it doesn't even matter. We can just say his name, Matt. Matt was always, which is even more funny because Matt has lived with me before. There's always been the idea that Matt is, on the down low gay. You know what I mean? Like, the dudes used to try to get naked in front of me and used to tell me how beautiful I was. And he used to try to like do very suspicious things with me. And I'm like, dude, I don't care if you're gay, but I'm not gay. So no, you know what I mean? And that guy, he ended up having, that guy went crazy because of drugs, right? So, you see, okay, yeah, that dude was doing so many drugs and everything. We see why he went crazy. But these guys, to my knowledge, they're not drug dudes. But I guess I'm just thinking about it because I was just thinking about the comment that you're useless to me now because the only thing you're good at is video games and getting girls. And it's like, damn, you kind of called your own thing. You know what I mean? You don't, your life is over and you really regret it, dude, right? Do you get what I'm getting? It's like you almost put the quarter in your own ass and played yourself by saying that. And then some of the comments, man, like, bro, they were just so, I don't know. I guess I'm just making this video I'm just sitting here and I'm like, man, dude, there's dudes that I know that are crazy now, right? I don't know. Like, of course, I've known a lot of fucking crazy people from the video game community, but these are dudes that used to come to my house. These are dudes that I used to hang out with when I was a kid. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, you literally, I guess you only liked me when I was like, I'm like, yeah, I'm saving my money. I want to travel someday. You only liked me when I was that dude. The sick dude that I'm going to save every money I have. You know what I mean? I don't even have a PS3 to make these combo videos, so I got to borrow a PS3 to make this shit. You know what I mean? Which is even crazier because people, it's pretty amazing to think that people still post my Marvel 3 videos. You know what I mean? It's like, man, I didn't even have a PS3. I had to borrow a PS3 to make those, dude. And those videos still get posted. That's crazy, right? I guess it's a testament to my genius. I don't know, in video games, I don't even fucking own the system, and I've done this shit, right? But the point is like I'm talking about from the perspective like I don't have a lot of money. I live so frugally. I save all the money I have, and I guess it was cool when I didn't actually travel and I didn't do it. But now that, oh man, wait, now you're actually traveling? What the fuck? No, that's not fair. I hate you. I've always hated you. You're evil. You know what I mean? Like, you don't pay your taxes. You've never paid taxes. And it's like, my Social Security is paid for by me. Did you forget that? Did you forget I had a full-time job? Oh, well, never mind. Fuck you. Like, dude, you literally... I think one of the guys literally... I mean, dude, actually, you can even see the pictures. I've showed pictures, dude. There's literally me. You could see me in my Kroger outfit. You know what I mean? At tournaments wearing my Kroger shirt after the fucking tournament. Because I had a job. I had a full-time job. I used to pay for your gas, motherfucker, while you were in college and you did nothing but study and played video games all day while I had a full-time job. Bro. Oh my God. Video games. I guess, what I'm thinking about too is, I guess there's no point in like, I'm just at that most like, I don't even feel like I don't need friends. You know what I mean? I don't need new friends. You know what I mean? I'm at that age where it's just like, bro. But it also makes me think, like, man, people really, maybe there's no point in life besides, unless you just to use somebody. Maybe most people really in life, you're only using people to use people. Like, I guess you're only friends with people to use people because you get something out of them. But I guess what I'm getting at is like, I've never thought of people as purely objects, I guess. Which I guess makes me weird. I've never had those situations of just wanting to use somebody as an object. Which maybe makes me weird. Because definitely people use me as an object, right? I don't know. I guess I'm just sitting here at the park relaxing because I've been really tired, unfortunately. Like I said, it's so fucking frustrating to be traveling. It's like, dude, I'm just so tired to even walk, dude. But I gotta make the most of my opportunities, so I probably should get up and do something, right? But anyway, yeah, man. Oh boy, I don't know. I've been feeling really creepy and like cringed out, like, because I was just going back and reading some of the messages, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, these dudes are literally insane. People I know that have been insane, and again, I've known a lot of people that have been pretty fucking weird and insane, of course, no doubt. Some acquaintances. But it's weird to think that I've known people that I've hung out with, actually legitimately hung out with, legitimately were with me when I was a kid. To that extent. Of course, I've met many people in the video game community, you know what I mean, who I thought were my friends and ended up crazy. Yeah, for sure that. But we're talking about people that were like legitimately... Dude, we like actually just hung out as friends even outside of video games. You've even commented on like, wow, I can't believe you pay for all your own stuff. That's crazy. And it's like, yeah, well, I got a job and that's what I got to do. You know what I mean? I don't have the luxury of, someone paying for all my own shit. Right? And then to think that these guys are so old, they're like, oh no, you hate gay people. You've always hated gay people. Now it's cool to hate, people that use pronouns. And it's like, dude, you guys were the ones that made fun of me for having so many gay friends. So like, oh no, well, we didn't mean that. We just thought, you were always using all the gay people. Like, what? Okay, what's your next thing? Oh, I pay my taxes and you've never paid taxes. Like, you forgot that I paid for all my own Social Security? You're making fake accounts on YouTube to start drama with yourself to make money. You've seen what my YouTube makes. You've seen my videos get flagged. It's not me. Why would I make a fake account to flag my own YouTube? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, okay, so you're not, okay, well, fuck it, you're only good at video games and getting girls anyway, so fuck you. I hate you. You're 100% of what I hate about human beings. I'm like, what, dude? Oh my God, I don't know, dude. I'm feeling really, really creeped out. It's like the fucking evil eye that, you know, some of, like, you know, my Middle Eastern friends are like, even when I was in Turkey, they're like, dude, Clayton, they're like, please buy an evil eye, please buy an evil eye, because you have such bad luck that you're gonna give us bad luck. So they carried around an evil eye just for them while they were with me, and I was like, oh man, dude, I don't know. Anyway, that's my video for the day. If you like the videos, like, sub, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.